What up? It's your boy Big Vern. Welcome to App Stupid Studios, the fastest growing sports and entertainment channel on these YouTube streets. We did it. We're in season 3 thanks to you all. This is where we cover NBA, college basketball, and college football, along with the NFL. Thanks to you all for making us one of your stops and destinations in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. So sit back, relax, let us do our thing. Welcome to App Stupid. Yeah, it's your boy Big Vern coming to you on a special Sunday morning. I know it's hard from hearing from me for a while. But we got a great show lined up for you today on Sunday. So, like I said, you got us locked in before church, and then you got us locked in before the NFL Sunday. Week 14 kicks off. Just want to go ahead and touch on a couple of stories. Louisville loses to Kentucky in a spirited effort by the Cardinals. They came up short, L1C4 for life. Tennessee and Illinois was a fist fight. That was a fist fight, a very physical game. Congratulations to the Volunteers. They got the victory. Then the upset, Dayton knocked off Marquette. Wow. I didn't see that one coming. UCLA, they lead a ridiculous comeback and upset Arizona in the desert. And then the UConn Huskies, they beat up on Gonzaga in the night game. These stories and many more when we come back from a quick rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern. We promote a new rap album this month. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary. Get it in stores where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Foreplay. Shangri-La is crazy. That's a crazy record. Out of the Blue, that beat switch tempo, oh man, that's a genius. Hard Knocks, Gorgeous, Last Dance with Mary Jane, that's fire to me. Then there's Sticky Situation, oh my, there's so many cuts on here. If you enjoy real hip hop and music, then Snoop Dogg Missionary does not disappoint. Get it in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Snoop and Dre doing their thing. I love the album. Like I said, we was warning y'all it was gonna be crazy, and then like I say, it did not disappoint. So, not gonna go ahead and delay this any further. Kentucky beat Louisville over the weekend, and it was not pretty by any stretch of the imagination. Now, Kentucky shot 58% from the floor, and they were making shots, and I kept telling everybody, Louisville is just going to shoot the ball. They are not going to back down. They don't care how many they miss. They don't care how many they airball. They get ready to pull that bad boy as many times as they can. They were 31 of 70. And I'll be honest with you, Louisville will win a lot of games on grit, heart, hustle, and determination. Because you can't tell them they're not going to win a game. They will fight their damnedest to prove you wrong. And that is a great, I want to say, that's a trait from their coach, that they're going to fight through anything. But bringing an 8-man rotation into Lexington, you're not going to win very many games like that, especially when Kentucky was shooting really well from the three-point line. Just from an efficiency standpoint, Kentucky was 52% from the three-point line. Now, here's one thing that may shock you. Louisville shot more threes than Kentucky and made more. Louisville shot almost 40 three-pointers. Wow. And they made 14 of them. But it wasn't, like I said, if you're going in there shorthanded, you don't have enough horses, you gotta do something. And the shots that you don't take, can't complain about them. You know, if you don't take them, you can't make them. That's just how that flies. But it was very entertaining. You saw the Cardinals fight back. They would get down by 10, whittle the lead down to about, I want to say they would whittle the lead down to 5 at some point, and then Kentucky would just go on another run. They would just go on another run, and then boom, there you have it. But I think what frustrated Kentucky when it came to Louisville was the fact that Louisville would not go away. Louisville would not go away. They would not stay down for the death blow, so to say. Because when Kentucky started pouring it on and Kentucky's rolling and going, I'm just sitting there like, wait a minute. This thing right here, somebody's got to stop. Because Lamont Butler, him coming back and him dropping 33, he had that place rocking. The popcorn was hot and the cheap seats, they were going bonkers. That place was, to the tilt. That dude was having the game of his life. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we promoting this month. It's your boy Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern pushing another rap album this month. Killer Mike. Songs for Sinners and Saints. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album, Nobody Knows, with Anthony Hamilton, is a really good song. Humble Me, very deep, very good song. Higher Level, Lord Prepare Me, Had to Go Get It, and Still Talking That Shit. Killer Mike, Songs for Saints and Sinners, in stores now. Killer Mike, shout out to him doing his thing. I love the album. I think it's really dope. So when we left off, we were talking about Kentucky and Louisville, the efficiency, big players stepping up. Congratulations to Lamont Butler. Happy that he's safe and healthy. Also, Louisville, they did a lot of right things. And I know everybody can sit here and look at the loss and 85-93, and you're just like, well, how could you do a lot of right things and then still lose? Look, that's athletics, okay? You can practice all day long, twice on Sunday, and then someone is going to beat you. They're just going to come up with big plays at the right time to seal the game. When you look at turnovers, Louisville doesn't turn the ball over a ton. And they were able to stay close. Because of that, they were able to stay close. They only had 7 turnovers in that game. And then when you look at the rebounding, they were undersized. But again, it's not the size of the dog, it's the fight in the dog that you got to worry about. And on the defensive end, Louisville surrendered 34 boards to 21, but on the offensive end, Louisville had 10 offensive boards. So they were trying to get there. It was more than just one and done shots. And if Louisville could have turned this thing around, had more bodies available, and had more shooters out on the wings, then they could have won this game as well as Kentucky was playing. And I'm not here to say, oh, Louisville is just, sucks, and then Kentucky's the best. And that's an immature look at it. But if you're looking at Louisville, you have to be encouraged, because I even made the comment to my first lady, my wife. We were watching the game, and I said, if this was a Kenny Payne team, they would have quit after halftime and just dialed it in. But Louisville kept fighting. They kept fighting, because at halftime, this thing was 40-46. If you would have told me a shorthanded Louisville team would have put up 40 points on the road with 8 players in rotation, I would have told you you're out of your damn mind. And they damn near came. Louisville scored 45 points in the second quarter. Kentucky had 47. This game was, like I said, it was a winnable game for Kentucky. They won. Hats off to them. But you got to look at the Cardinals, and you have to be really, really psyched up about the team that you got. I think Coach K said it best when Coach K said that sometimes a bad win covers up a lot of things that we didn't do right. Now, don't get me wrong. You did have some lapses where Louisville got careless with the ball and then made some weird passes and stuff like that. But the heart and grit and determination to fight back, battle back on the road with an in-state rival. That cannot be one thing that you overlook. And so Hepburn, he had 26. He was out there doing his thing. Hadley had 10 points. He was out there firing. The guy who really, to me, I wouldn't say losing Pryor was a plus, but I say losing Pryor, the Louisville Cardinals discovered Terrence Edwards Jr. can really shoot the ball. And that kid, what he was doing in Lexington, he was trying to put Louisville on his back and bring them to a victory. He had 23 points, but he also had those early fouls that really kept him on the bench. And when you're a shooter, it's about getting in rhythm. You don't need a large volume if you know how to properly shoot and step into all of your shots with your proper footwork. You don't need a net or a rebound or a large volume. You just know how to shoot. And that dude was playing a really good game. However, they came up short. So congratulations to Mark Pope and the Wildcats, and congratulations to U of L, because they didn't quit, and you have to respect an opponent that will not go away. And I'm sure for years to come, these games will be tightly contested and they will be won on the margin. So, hey, look, we won as fans. So shout out to Louisville, L1C4 for life. Rest in peace, Big John. And pretty much Pat Kelsey for bringing the heart back to the city. If you are a Louisville fan and you are in the broadcast, get in the chat. Let me know how you feel. This is Big Vern. We'll